Top of the top, my people from everywhere, welcome back to the show. For everybody who's first time tuning in, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that little notification button right there. That way, every time I drop, you be one of the first to get it. So, on this episode right here, this can be considered a terrible trend. It's not exactly in line with the last trends I did, not 1 through 7, but it's a trend that's universal. I don't know where it started from, but it's happening in all our communities. It ain't just the black and brown community. It's also happening in white communities where they get their own little social clubs and where they do things. The skinheads or the bikers, whatever. This trend is universal. It's cancer. It's bad. And I'm gonna start it off like this. I was just watching this other podcast and I was listening to what somebody said America's dream is really America's nightmare. And I agree with that because in a lifestyle, when you out there committing crimes or you just hustling, whichever way you choose to hustle, whatever you choose to do, whether you working multiple jobs, you got a business, we grinding, we hustling hard to attain what's considered the American dream, what we consider the American dream, our own perception of that, not just necessarily that little white picket fence thing, not that. Whatever you perceive to be your American dream, that's what we do. But see, it becomes America's nightmare by the decisions we make. Sometimes we make the bad decisions in order to try to get to this dream, and our bad decisions turn us in the opposite direction, and just like that, it becomes America's nightmare. And so America's nightmare in this scenario was just like we out here hustling, we out here gang banging, we in the streets, we turned up. Solid homies out here putting in work, reputables out here, young cats that's really active, getting a name for themselves in the streets, really in the field type cats. Then we get caught up. We catch this case. We in the county. One of y'all get out and took a deal. Didn't necessarily snitch, but you took a deal, or whatever. They drop the charges on one. One just got out. Now he out and you still in jail. Now we've been riding together. Y'all been riding together, sliding together, doing your thing in these streets, talking I love you, cuz shit. I love you, blood. You my nigga for life. I love you, and you just knowing this dude maybe a couple months. Might have known him for maybe a year or so. But now follow me where I'm going with this trend, because this is what's going on today. See, this is the story. I'm leading the story up to get to this trend, because we all got a story. It's a process. Like, this is part of my process, what I'm doing right now on YouTube. Y'all witness me, because I'm determined to make it grow further. So as I go along with this story, I'm just starting from the beginning, and I want y'all to understand why I'm getting there. Because I got to tell y'all, this is how it happens. This is how it's happening right now in every community across America, in particular the inner cities. Me, I'm speaking in terms of the Crips and Bloods, because that's where I come from, that environment right there, as well as the Tongans. I mean, of course, them Crips and Bloods, but I mean the Mexicans and all of them as well. But in that inner city, this is a trend that's going on that needs to stop. So we out here doing our thing, right? These young cats out here banging, whatever, they doing their thing. Now one got out, one is in jail. This is the trend that needs to stop. That too many people condone. It's cool where it's accepted it for so many years and caused so many lives in our communities. As soon as the homie go to jail, he got out. Or don't necessarily have to be him. Homie start trying to fuck his girl. Niggas know his girl, especially if she live in the hood. Homies is trying to push up. The homie gone, he gonna be gone for a couple years. I'm finna try to holler at her. He might tell that to a few other homies, but a lot of times he's thinking it to himself. And then when homie's like, why you trying to get at the homie girl? Nigga, she gonna fuck somebody, she might as well be fucking one of the homies. Might as well keep it in the hood, right? This is a response that's been said in the culture. I didn't heard people from my hood say this. I didn't heard people from other hoods say this. Everybody out there that's been gang banging, living that life has heard this before. And a lot of y'all was watching this might have been some of the ones who didn't said that. You know, a lot of y'all didn't participate in that. I can honestly say I never went at none of the homies girls when the homies in jail. I never done that. I just was like, nah, I'm cool. I always look at like, this is a good homie. This homie out there putting his life on the line. He dedicated, committed to the hood. Give him respect. Don't try to get at this girl like that. You know, that's a form of disrespect. But at the same Same time, it ain't always just on the homeboy. A lot of these females do that shit too, though. These females will start trying to get at the homies. So then the homies be like, they gonna go along with it instead of being strong and like, nah, cuz I ain't fucking with his girl. I'm cool. I didn't actually resisted that shit before. I didn't been just drop the homie off and go to the hood and I see his girl, she flagging me down like, crazy, come on, let's go, let's go. I'm like, go where? She's like, let's just go take me somewhere. I'm like, take you where? Well, McDonald's on Century? What we going? What you want to do? I want to go to the beach. Nah. I can't do that. But a lot of people has took that ride and just went there and done that. It's cool for some people that, and they're not even realizing the type of person you doing this to. Like this homie right here is a killer. He's like, you gonna fuck around and come back and knock your shit back. Y'all gonna be having shootouts and shit because you got weak. You was tender dick. You just gave in because she came at you. You got to be able to say, nah, I'm cool. That's my homie. This nigga been putting his life on the line. He done did everything he can do. It niggas is solid and he doing time for the hood. Get this nigga that much respect. Because people don't understand when you don't give them people that much respect, then when that person die, you at his funeral crying like that was my nigga. I love that nigga, cuz oh my nigga, that was my nigga. Oh man. But at the same time, as soon as he was in jail, nigga, you was one of the first niggas over there trying to fuck his broad, nigga. And whether she was trying to give it up, whether she was coming at you or not, you was participating in that. And I mean, and like I said, so many people done it. I done been around it. I never done it, but hey, it's just like that's a cancer though. That's bad because a lot of people done got killed. Homies don't get along to this day in a lot of hoods because of situations like that. Because while he was in jail, he started fucking with his girl, and a lot of niggas still hold grudges inside and that's cancer because now you're supposed to be part of the same team, and that then came between y'all, so y'all not on the same team, y'all not functioning on the same accord. So it's like he really don't give a fuck about you, you really don't give a fuck about him, all because of the situation. Whether she was the aggressor or the homie was the aggressor, it was wrong. But too many of us in our communities condone that, allow that, and that shit that's acceptable. But this other stuff ain't acceptable. The little homies wearing red over here in their crib, or the little bloods wearing blue, that ain't acceptable to a lot of people. But then what about this shit, homie? This the type of shit I'm saying, to be like all kind of other shit going on that should not be going on, and then we pick and choose. Like we want to point this out. We want to address this, but this right here is one of the worst trends in the gang community. Wherever you from, whatever state you in, this is going on in your state. I don't give a fuck where you from. You don't got to be a Crip of Blood. You could be part of some other kind of gang, whatever it is. You different states, y'all do different things. It ain't everything. Just ain't Crip and Blood. I understand you got posse type shits, but this shit is going on in the communities, and people just like like accepting it, like everybody allowing this kind of shit. I don't know. That's a bad trend. There's a lot of people that got killed from that. That's why that's one of the worst. All these other trends I said, people, of course, you get killed because you're just affiliated with the gang shit. But this is a trend that people is doing. People is accepting it and not even caring. You got dudes doing life for the hood, and they're just doing 4 years or 2 years or whatever for the hood, and they can show them no respect. But then when he get out, you want him to ride for you.